Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a little bit of something different. So normally this would be a process video or an album share or something like that. Now you guys have already seen this album. I've actually already shared this album. This is my 2001-2002 album. How far we have come where 2 years fits in one album with more room. Whereas now I'm doing album after album after album in the same year. So my challenge to you is go back and find one of the very first scrapbooking pages that you did. Trying to get to it. My very first scrapbooking pages were actually 8.5 by 11 pages. And then I did maybe 4 or 5 of them and quickly moved on to 12 by 12. Because I felt like I needed more space. I'm almost there. I know that Okay. So this is one of the first layouts that I ever did. As you can see, here are my 8.5 by 11 pages. So, pull out one of the first layouts that you ever did, you guys. And it can be a travesty. Like this is a travesty. This is not my style now. I definitely used frames. I used decal scissors or not really decal, but deco scissors to cut these little things out. I punched out these little swirly things and put them in here. I did a vertical title and journaling, more punches, and photorealistic papers. So this is something. And then very quickly after that, I did this one. So this was only a couple months later where from the same exact day to this. So definitely a different style. But this is the one we're going to be looking at. So what I want you to do is find one of your very first scrapbook pages. And like I said, this is one of my very first scrapbook pages. And find something in it that you can scrapbook now. Some sort of element on the page, or maybe you loved your first scrapbook page ever and you want to scrap lift it. But what I want you guys to do is take that first scrapbook page and use an element. So it could be you're going to make a vertical title on your page. It could be you're going to use frames. It could be you're going to do photorealistic papers. It could be you're going to journal with a white pen. It could be you're going to use your punches, because I definitely used punches on here. Or it could be the color scheme that you liked. Anything. So take something from one of your very first scrapbook pages and then go ahead and scrapbook it. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I will accept my own challenge and I will scrapbook a layout using something on this layout, because this is definitely not my style now. It really, even if I'm completely honest, this is not really my style. It wasn't really my style when I actually made the layout. I was just, finding things and experimenting and trying to figure out what I want it to do. And then, there's a couple of them. Again, the deco scissor edges and things like that. So all of these 8.5 by 11 pages inside this album were my first layouts. But this one, I think this one was the very first one I ever made. So that is your challenge. Even if you just go find one of your first layouts, you can do that today. And then tomorrow, like I said, I'll be scrapbooking and using something from my first layout. And of course, tag me, you guys, because I would love to see your first layout versus what you have come up with now. I think this is going to be something that I do on a regular basis from now on, is to really just challenge you with a specific challenge. And then I will answer that challenge, of course, because Why would I challenge you guys to do something if I wouldn't do it myself, right? Right. All right, have a lovely evening, you guys. I will see you guys again real soon for another video.